Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. State Champ Women. We are headed into the penultimate round of the season, and I reckon top 6 is done. Gee, it's very close. I think it might be done. Anyway, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Hume City 97 defeated Southern Peninsula 77. Colleen Planeta, just a lazy 41 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 blocks. Surely she made blue carpet, Steve.
Just made the blue carpet.
Scraped in. Brittany Carter and Caitlin Melito had 24 points each for Southern Pen. Southern Pen actually stayed with them for a fair while here.
Yeah. I thought that would happen. You know, they've got 2 quality imports, and even though they've lost some to college, they've still got some great kids on the program. But I think the 20 points probably justifies the difference at the moment.
I think you're right. Diamond Valley 70 went down to Waverley 90. Tegan Cunningham,
talking about form,
just a lazy 44 points and 18 rebounds. That means in 3 of her last 5 games, I think it is, she's gone for 42 points or better. It's pretty good. 2 of them against Warrandyte. But anyway, I won't mention that.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy for her to get that against Diamond Valley.
Yes. Meg Kruppe had 15 for Diamond Valley. Good for Meg Kruppe, young kid
great.
there. 15, very, very good.
Snelly sighting as well, so obviously over her injury as well.
Snelly played.
I saw that she played.
Snelly played. Will be back in the WNBL next season, by the way, Belinda Snell. Don't know if it's been publicly announced yet, so I might keep that under my hat. But
don't think it has either.
She will be playing in the WNBL next season. Maybe not in Victoria, but anyway, Waverley get up by 20.
I think that's probably
5 in a row.
I think that's probably where it's at right now.
Warrandyte 54 went down to McKinnon 64. Nat Vandenadel 22 and 7 for McKinnon. Ariel Thomas 11 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals. Ariel Thomas's second half of the season. Just check out her stats. She's been very, very good.
Certainly.
Nicole Romeo 23 for Warrandyte, although I think she was 6 of 26.
Sure, she'll love you mentioning that.
So, the reason why I'm saying it is she still scored 23, but just the shots weren't dropping.
She could add 50. She knows it.
And look,
she did provide 10 boards, which for her height, I suppose, was useful.
One thing I won't do is knock Nicole for shooting, because when they do drop, I've seen her. I saw her against Diamond Valley a few weeks ago, and I'm telling you, she had 43 in that game. They were dropping that night, and it was lights out. So when you're a shooter, keep shooting the ball. But you went down by 10. Yeah,
and that's where you shooting percentage alone. Like, there was some other things that we would have liked to have done a bit better, but we shot at, I think, 24 and them at 36. Game done.
And as we'll see, McKinnon...
We were 18 of 75. There's the game right there.
And we'll talk about McKinnon in a moment on Sunday, but McKinnon, for the wins that they're getting in the second half of the season, all too late, Steve.
Well, that's right. They struggled early on in the season, and they've certainly refound their form, got their mojo together, and as we'll see, their rewards have paid off on the Sunday. But yeah, all too late and can't make the final.
When all 3 of their guns in Vandenadel, Thomas, and Greaves are all contributing, it doesn't even have to be 25. It just got to be double digits, high number of rebounds. They're hard to stop. Problem is that too often earlier in the season they have 1.
Good thing about Ariel Thomas is she's a stat sheet stuffer. She gets assists and steals.
Well, we spoke about those triple doubles, and what we were trying to do was take away 2 of the strings. Score-wise, 11 we were okay. Assists, we just couldn't stop those rebounds. That was our problem.
McKinnon 73 backed it up on Sunday. Beat Ringwood 71. Ariel Thomas 17 points, 12 rebounds. Jackie Vanderzag 20 and 8 for Ringwood now.
Big win.
It's a big win. Well, it's a small win, but it's a great win. I've got some doubts about the Hawks. They lost to Hume by 15, I think. Lost to Knox by 14 in recent weeks. Now they've lost to McKinnon, who will not make the finals anyway. I just think, and maybe I'm preaching the converted here, certainly in you, Hume and Knox are just another level above.
And at the moment, Waverley. I know their ladder position doesn't say, but form, they'll compete with those teams.
Have you got any concerns about Ringwood?
I have for a little while. Yeah. Well, and again, they're still a solid outfit.
Absolutely.
But they were a little bit like what we're talking about with McKinnon. if one of the legs is sort of a little bit shaky one night, they're prone to losing. They need everybody firing. Whereas previously with Heggie in there, they could get away with someone else being down. She'd carry that load a bit. They haven't got that this season.
Eltham 68 went down to Bulleen 85. Morgan Bailey 18 for Bulleen. Lauren Pearce was very well held in this game, and considering Eltham have just been a shambles for quite a while, this was one of their better performances. Jacqueline Keto had 25 for Eltham.
Yeah, it's good numbers for her, and I thought they put in a solid effort. Like they, a bit disappointed not to get another win on the board, but I think they should walk away from that one feeling relatively content with what they're able to show Eltham.
Yeah, agreed. Melbourne 55 went down to Knox 87. Corinne Campbell 32 and 14 for Knox.
Big numbers.
And she is up and running at the moment. She's firing. Monique Conti started for Melbourne State Champ Women. Great young guard. She had 16. She was their top scorer, Steve.
Was that the second game for Monique Conti on the Sunday as well?
On the Sunday, yeah, I think you're right.
She backed up.
Had 3 games on the weekend.
Yeah, from VYC duties only half an hour beforehand. So certainly good to see her playing and playing well. But I think Knox just flexing their muscle a little bit.
Southern Penn bounced back on Sunday. 81 defeated Whittlesea 70 for the Sharks. Britt Carter had a wonderful season. This is a great stat line. 32 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks.
Can I say, though, it just she had to produce that. And that's big numbers for them to beat Whittlesea. And that sort of says where Southern Penn's at. They're going to need those imports to absolutely
Carry
have blinders
them.
to get over teams.
Trudy Armstead 15 and 10 for Whittlesea. Here's the ladder, state champ women.
Hume City 18 and 1, Knox 16 and 2. Then there's probably that gap that you mentioned. Ringwood 15 and 5, also tied with Southern Peninsula. Then Waverley 12 and 7, hitting their straps.
Coming hard.
Bulleen round out the 6, 11 and 9.
I think it's done, isn't it? Bulleen have got head to head on Diamond Valley.
I think we're probably done.
I think we're done.
Yep. Diamond Valley 9 and 10, McKinnon 8 and 12, Warrandyte 6 and 13, Eltham 3 and 16, Melbourne 2 and 17, Whittlesea 1 and 19.
So Whittlesea to go down, back down to D1?
At this stage, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen their fixtures, although they've got a big chance this weekend to rack up another win, but probably.
Okay, let's have a look at this round. 17, McKinnon and Knox. I think, despite McKinnon's best efforts, I don't know that they're going to score enough to get past Knox.
It's a danger game for Knox, though. Like, heading at this time of the season. Not that it's going to cost them a lot if they drop it, but...
Well, their eyes will be open given McKinnon beat Ringwood last Sunday.
Yeah, they're on a bit of a roll, McKinnon. I think Knox will probably stop that run, but I don't think by much.
Steve-o?
Yeah, Raiders.
Here's the interesting game for me. It's Bulleen and Waverley.
Yep. Waverley have to win this, and what I mean by that is they're on this roll, which is great, and they've obviously. But if you look at who the roll has been against, often Waverley in the past as well have not necessarily won those games that they really just needed to win to keep a roll going or to cement a spot in the finals. And Bulleen's been a little bit of that bogey team because they're always sitting near each other on the ladder at finals time. Waverley need to make a statement here and win comfortably.
I'm looking forward to Lauren Pearce going with Tegan Cunningham here. Someone's going to have to run with her, and I think it's going to be Lauren.
Look, Bulleen will give it a real go, no doubt about that. But I think
Morgan Bailey's not going to be able to run with Tegan. You think Lauren will go to her?
I'd say so.
Yeah. Who do you think will win?
Waverley.
Yeah, I've tipped the form team right now. I'd say Waverley.
Bulleen's in some pretty good form as well. They've won their last few. I think Waverley will win as well. I think it's a great game. Either way, great game. Ringwood take on Hume, speaking of great games.
Well, every time they play, I pick Hume. So.
Yeah.
And Hume, I think
it
last
feels like
time...
they've played 5 times this season.
Yeah, it does.
That's what it feels like.
Hume last time, I think, from memory, beat Ringwood by about 15. So I think Hume will get up again. Eltham and Whittlesea.
It's a big game.
I'm going to say Whittlesea. I think they've shown enough over the last few weeks to then register a win.
Places for me as well.
I'm going to go Eltham based on their performance against Bulleen last week.
Warrandyte, Melbourne.
Warrandyte.
Looking forward, if young Monique plays in this game, looking forward to her running around with Meg Dargan and Nicole Romeo. That'd be a great matchup.
Last time we played them.
Be a great matchup. I think Warrandyte start favourites at home. Mainly because Melbourne haven't got a forward that can dominate Warrandyte's weakness to guard that area. So I think there's going to be a battle of the guards, so to speak. Knox and Diamond Valley.
Knox.
Raiders for me.
Yeah, Knox for me.
Melbourne Eltham.
Melbourne
at
Yeah,
home.
I say Melbourne.
Waverley Southern Penji. Big weekend for Waverley. Waverley at home.
I think Waverley comfortably.
I'm going to go comfortably.
Yeah, I think that's the game that Nicole was sort of mentioning against Bulleen. I think that's the one that Waverley come out and really make a statement.
Give me a margin on that
If Waverley
game.
come up to 14 wins, they're coming.
Yeah, absolutely. You said comfortably. Give me a margin on that.
14.
14 points against Southern
Double
Penn.
digits, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think? Waverley by how much?
Waverley by 10.
Both double digits. Okay, I'm going to go Waverley as well, but I think it's going to be closer than that. There we go. State champ women, round 17 coming up. Now, can I just put this out there? Just a bit of a congratulations. We've had 2 female coaches in state champ women in the past week announced on the coaching staff of the Melbourne Boomers in the WNBL. So it's an outstanding effort. I think it's terrific endorsement of Big V State Champ Women, but glowing endorsement of these 2 fantastic coaches. I'm looking forward to seeing them stepping up and being a part of the coaching staff at the Deakin Melbourne Boomers in WNBL. And I speak of none other than this lady sitting right beside us. So congratulations,
Thank you
Nicole.
very much.
Well
Thanks.
done. And Katrina Hibbert is the other one. So well done, Froggy. 2 outstanding coaches in our competition in Big V and stepping up to coaching staff at WNBL. So well done to you and Katrina. It is terrific news, and I mean that. Well done. Plus, I'll be working with them all the time, so I've got to say that. Have a great week. We'll see you next week on Big V TV.